Because it's on sale, that doesn't mean you have to buy it. Remember that. Do I need it? Should I go or should I stay? Should I purchase or should I refrain? Pause and ask the question. Oh yeah, but next week when you need it, 2 weeks from now, somebody else will have it on sale. That's the pattern of shopping. You see the bright colors. You smell the bakery. Do you know it's not every supermarket that you go in that has an actual bakery in there? They don't. They don't have an oven in there in some cases, but they do have the way of creating that scent and have it flow through the entire supermarket. And who does not like the smell of freshly baked bread? Who? For me, certainly, I grew up with the bakery in my nose, so I know for sure what a nicely fresh, crisp bread, sourdough or buttermilk bread tastes like when you add a half a pound of butter to it and the butter is dripping down your hand as a girl. And your father looks at you, well, here is Tessa having some bread with her butter. So this is what it is. I love butter. I put it in bread. That's why I love it. On toast. And hot, freshly baked bread. But because you forgot that you did not come here for cakes and cookies and you're buying, you have no list. You have no list. You're like a boat on the ocean with no rudder. You're like a boat that hasn't set its sail to go anywhere. You're just there and then you go, oh my God, I spent so much, the prices are going up at the supermarket. Yes, they are. But you went there unprepared, no list in hand. Today is Thursday. If you haven't rushed out like a wild woman, a wild man, a wild person, stop and pause. Look at your pantry. Put your head in the freezer. I come to your home sometimes, I have to do this. And there in the freezer, you have so many frozen chicken parts that if you could defrost them, you would have an entire chicken farm. Everything is there. But you keep buying more and putting on top of it and on top of it. There's everything in the kitchen is always square. The only thing they created that is not square is the lazy Susan, and they did it so badly in some cases that things fall at the back anyway. So that's a bummer. The cupboard looks at you like this. What I did with mine all these years ago, I bring the new purchase items and I load them in the cupboard, the pantry on my right. I shift everything that is there already towards the left side so that I serve from the left side. I take from the left side. They have been there longer. And that is how you shop in your pantry. When you bring your groceries in, you don't just take it and put it in like this, because the stuff at the back is just going to go across it. But if you shift from the back to the left and take and use from the left, you will never have things that have expired. And if you have a grocery list today and you're going grocery shopping today, you are going to war with ammunition, and your chances of winning is 110%. That's how much winning you can do. But when you are loading the freezer, divide the freezer to everything in this world, because only men design those things. They're not very bright. And it's square. So what you buy today is on the right. Put a piece of cardboard in there. And what has been sitting here is on the left. It doesn't matter even if it's only in the freezer upright, wherever they are. When I told you guys it took me 30 months to design my kitchen, and I'm not lying, it took 30 months. Do you know, I do not have a shelf in my kitchen that is more than 12 inches wide. Deep. Do you know why? because you can see. Anything deeper than that, right? You got it. So that's why you have to go this way. They didn't make it for convenience. They make it because it's just that. As I said, which is digressing, if women were designing a lot of homes in the old days, every house would have 4 outdoor faucets, 4. One on each corner side of the house. So you do not have to be dragging a hose from Timbuktu to Timbuk3 or Timbuk4. But you see, men did it. And they're not too bright. We know that because they don't use the thing they design, they don't use it. So how can they know what to do? So they don't really use the kitchen unless they turn to be a chef. But other than that, they're the one building it. So when you get the opportunity to design your kitchen, if you're a woman, do not ask a woman to be your designer. Ask a man, you can control him. The designer woman will design her kitchen for you, the one she likes. But if you choose a man, you can get him to do it for you, how you want it. Trust me, been there, done that. So when you see the bright colors and you smell the bakery, and suddenly your cart is full of wants while your needs are forgotten because you didn't have that list, right? We need always to have an example for us to understand where we are going, because without examples, we cannot relate to the situation. Think of your monthly spending plan like a fuel tank. Every impulse buy is a small leak. Every impulse to pick up is a small leak. By the time you get to the end of the month, you're wondering why the tank is empty, even though you feel like you haven't driven that far. The leak was at the checkout counter, the miscellaneous, the impulse shopping, chocolate. And you had they know us. They study us. They hire psychologists to tell them how a shopper behaves. You're standing there and everything you shouldn't eat or you shouldn't buy is looking at you because one little thing on the magazine interests you about somebody that doesn't know whether you're alive or dead. You buy this $8 magazine for this one little thing. Or you buy this chocolate, or you buy this, or you buy this, or you buy that. My experience at one of the stores in Toronto, Canadian Tire, with a family of 2 in front of me. The children went and they picked up some stuff and put it on the belt, and the parents said, no, we can't, we're not buying that, we don't have the money, all of that. The 11-year-old little boy said to the father, just put it on the credit card. You put everything on the credit card anyway. The mother looked at me and she said, children, and I looked at her and I said, murder. In my mind, I didn't say it, because I would have grabbed him by the scruff of his neck and we would have been in the car having a conversation. So you see, we teach them how to behave. What do you think will happen to this person and the credit card? That's what he sees. So we always need to have an example. The leak is at the checkout. Pause before you check out. I know it doesn't look good, but sometimes you have to put something back. You see, we always need analogies. Just as a soldier checks the gear before stepping onto the field, you must check your pantry before stepping into the store. So stop there in your tracks. Don't start the car yet. Go back inside, open the cupboards, and prepare a proper grocery list of what you and your family truly need. This isn't just about food. It's about maintaining the high value of your financial pillar. When you control your spending, you protect your peace. You do that. You see, we have to know when we control our spending that we will protect our peace. Because you do not worry. You do not say, oh my God, I didn't do this right. You do not have to go back and look at it. So stop there in your track today. Before you stepping into let me see what I said here. Just as a soldier checks their gear before stepping onto the field, you must check your pantry before stepping into the store. Stop there in your tracks. Don't start the car yet. Go back inside, open the cupboards, and prepare a proper grocery list of what your family truly need. This isn't just about food. It's about maintaining the high value of your financial pillar. When you control your spending, you protect your peace. That's not a joke. And we must remember that. So today, though, go forth with your ammunition ready. Have your list in your hand. Be the disciplined steward I know you can be. Your future self and your 5 pillars, especially your financial pillars, will thank you for it. So shop with purpose, though. Stay blessed. And see what you can do with your money, because it's yours. It does not belong to anybody. It's all you, and you are the one with the control. You are the one with the button. Make sure what you're purchasing is what you desire, what you need, what you have to have for this week. Next week's sale will come, and there'll be something there for you. So if you have anything that you have to say about this, what can I help you with? Anything. Say something about this, because it's important to realize where you are. And this is what is important for us all. That when we look at it, we see where we are going and we see our list. Somebody asked a question. May I ask you, please, what would be the best food to eat for natural fiber? Broccoli is a very good one. Sweet potato, lentils is the best because it also gives you protein. That's a question from somebody on TikTok. Protein comes and it has 16% protein and 18% fiber, or vice versa. So that is interesting. And natural fiber I can use to get my fiber in my diet naturally. Try, and it's easy to cook lentils. It's one of the best and easy to cook. Discussing the importance of grocery lists and financial discipline. Yeah, that is just what is important for you to use. And you have to remember to use, to do, like fiber and water. Another thing is the water. So fiber with water will help it to be digested really easily. Thanks for your question on TikTok. That was really nice. I hope that helps you. But try some lentils. There are 4 or 5 different types of lentils. Do not buy the whole